Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's video, we will be exploring the LeetCode problem at binary. The problem involves adding two binary strings and returning their sum as a binary string. And we will demonstrate two different implementations by using a replace function and by using split function. So let's get started. Let's try to understand the question statement. Given two binary string A and B and we need to return their sum as a binary string. And we have example number 1, input A having 11 integer as a string and B value is 1 as a string. Here is the output which is 100 also in a string because it is mentioned that return type should be string. So let's come up with the first solution. Solution number 1. We're gonna solve this problem using replace function. In this implementation, we will first convert both binary string into integer, two strings, and converting both string into integer. And after converting, we need to convert that string into binary by using 0b method. So we are using both functions. First we use replace and after that we will use split method, split function. In this method, here we take a variable sum and we are converting both a and b into integer by 2. The next we add these integer and store the results in the variable which is sum. Finally, we convert the sum back to the binary string using bin sum. Okay, this is a function that directly convert integer to the binary. Alright, so to get rid of the leading 0b that Python append to binary string, we use replace OB method. Whenever we convert the string into a binary, we will always face this leading numbers, and for avoiding this we will use this replace function and we put the 0b as an argument of this replace function. And why do we use OB here? That is the reason that I mentioned earlier, because OB is used to tell the computer that that number you typed is base 2 number, not a base 10 number, okay? Because we are dealing with base 2 numbers, not base 10 numbers. That's why we are using here. And after that we return the binary, okay? So here is the simplest code. Let's try to run it. And it accepted all the cases, but I have another solution. By split function we can also solve this problem. So here we can see that using split function and this implementation we follow the same approach as in the first solution to calculate the sum of two binary strings and so on. So however, instead of using a replace function, we utilize the split OB method in that function. This split function, the binary string at 0b and return the list of a string. Okay, first of all it convert the string into the integer and store into the sum variable, and after storing into the sum it will split. After storing the in the function, it split the binary string at 0b and return the list of a string. Since we only want the second element of a list, we use 1 to extract it, which is our desired binary sum. Okay, you can see that we are using 1 here because we want the second number, second element of the list. If we use 0 here, then that means that we're gonna extract the first element, but we want the second element of the list. That's why we are using 1 here, as we know that integer starting from 0 and 1 and 2 and so on. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay, here is a problem that we are using this function. Okay, we did not define here split. Let's try to define first of all def add binary split, and we need to add the argument a and b. So we need to add the bird spline. Yes, it accepted all the cases. Let's try to submit it. Okay, we submit this problem. It beats 97.06. Alright. Let's discuss the time and space complexities. The overall time complexity for boss solution is O of m plus n plus log of sum, where m and n are the length of input binary string, and the space complexity, both implementation use constant amount of extra space, so the space complexity is O of 1 for both solutions. So we have explained the add binary problem in LeetCode, and we have solved this problem successfully. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.